Happy Thursday. It's me, Queen V. How are y'all? I am good. Today, I want to finish up still the portion on masturbation. And we want to talk about accountability. So I'll be right back. Hey, welcome back. Thank y'all for tuning in. Remember to like, subscribe, share. If you know anybody that needs help with this accountability, then you can tell them to tune into this video and share it with them. Okay, so we're going to talk about accountability today. We've been talking about masturbation and the steps to overcome. And one of those steps is having accountability, or having an accountability partner, or having an accountability person, just someone that you can trust, that you can talk to, someone that will be a good listener, someone that will not judge you, and someone that cares about you. You know, sometimes you can go to some people and they will have your business all in the street. And even Christians, even some pastors are gossipers, and they will tell their closest family member or their closest whoever, and then they're going to tell somebody. So you need somebody that you can trust. It doesn't necessarily have to be a pastor either. I've had some bad experiences with that. But anyway, so what is accountability? According to Merriam-Webster, it's the quality or state of being accountable, especially an obligation or willingness to accept responsibility or to account for one's action. So we have to have accountability. As a society, we cannot function without having accountability in all areas, actually. So in order to establish accountability, there has to be trust. Like I said, you can't tell all your business to everybody. You cannot tell your business to everybody. You have to have trust, because what happens is you have to be willing to open up and share your sensitive and personal information to someone that you can trust, and they're not going to put it out everywhere. There's somebody that cares for you. You know, you can share your information with the wrong people or person, and they're going to have it all over the place. So you need someone that you can trust. You know, according to James chapter 5, verse 16, it says, "Confess your faults one to another, that ye may be healed. The effectual, fervent prayer of a righteous man availeth much." So when you confess yourself, confess your faults one to another, it brings healing. It brings healing. And it says the effectual, fervent prayer of a righteous man avails much. So if you when you confess your faults to someone that you can trust, then it helps to bring healing to you. It's, if that person, especially if that person is a really good person and they are trustworthy, and you can't continue to hang around people that are not going to sharpen you. According to Proverbs, it says, Proverbs 27:17, it says, "So as iron sharpens iron, so a man sharpens the countenance of his friend." So you have to have a friend that is willing to pray for you, that loves you, that's a good listener, that's not going to be judgmental, someone that you can trust, again. And you can't continue to hang out with people that are not going to, benefit you and getting free from this thing. 1 Corinthians 15:33 says, "Be not deceived, evil communications corrupt good manners." So you can't continue to hang around people that are doing all kinds of stuff and then expect you to be free from what you're doing. Okay? All right? So we have to be willing to open up and confess what we're doing, realize that, hey, I'm tired of this masturbation. I want to get rid of it. And, have an accountability partner. When you try to hide what you're doing, it means you still want to stay there. So find someone that you can trust, find a group. There are also groups, that deal with these issues. So if you feel like you don't have a friend or somebody that you can talk to, then join a group. Everybody in the group is going through the same thing, so you can share your experiences and how to overcome that stuff. When you try to hide it, you're not gonna be free from it. Proverbs 28:13 says, "He that covers his sins shall not prosper, but if you confess and forsake them, you'll have mercy." And so, if you want to be delivered, you need to confess that stuff and forsake it. You can't, like I said, you can't confess it to everybody because everybody's not your friend. Everybody's not your friend. I mean, we are accountable to one another, and there should be somebody in the body of Christ that you can go to and talk to, and not worry about that person being like a leaking balloon or a leaking cup. Just tell everything. We are a part of one another. We are a part of the same body. Some of us are eyes, some of us are legs and ears and all that. So we can't say, well, it ain't none of my business or it ain't none of her business. It is. We're accountable to one another. We help each other to function. We're the body of Christ. And so there is accountability, and there is personal accountability to God. We are accountable to God. When we stand before God, we are going to be accountable, for our actions. So we might as well get used to being accountable to somebody here on earth, because we're going to have to stand before God and be accountable for everything that we've done in our bodies. So how are you going to stand? How are you going to stand? Get used to being accountable to people here on earth, and then you won't have to worry about all the other, at least you'll be willing and ready to be responsible. So, and you'll be in that condition, in that state of mind, to be responsible and be ready to be accounted for and be accountable. Because we will have to stand before God. So that's all I have now. Find somebody that you can trust. I've had a couple people, I've had some people come to me and tell me things, because they feel like they can trust me. And there are some secrets I've held. It's been over 20 years. I still have that secret. I've never told anyone. Some people just need somebody to talk to, Maybe that secret is maybe it's not a secret anymore. But, somebody needs to be able to trust you. And you need to be able to trust somebody, okay? Well, God bless you. That's all I have for today. And remember to like, subscribe, share. God bless you. I love you. See you next week.